Okay, so a few things about your screencast recordings. And that's going to be that you will have the ability to trim the front and the end of your screencast so that some of the unsightly things that you start off with can be eliminated. So let's walk through the steps of what you're going to need to do when you're recording your screencast. First of all, let's say that this is your Google Slide presentation that you're going to be recording. Now, you probably do not want to have all of the tools and Google Slide outline and useless things on here. You're going to want to have this be in presentation mode when you're recording so that everything is nice and big and it'll look really good, kind of like this. And then you would do your screencast recording from this bigger, larger screen. So how do you get it to look like that when you're doing your screencast with inside of your Chromebooks? So when you do this with Screencastify, you'll click on the Screencastify icon, and you're going to record your desktop, and you're going to want to select Application Window. And for those of you who like to have multiple application windows open, because you switch tabs back and forth quickly when the teachers aren't looking, you want to make sure that you select your daily screen tab. And then you'll click Share.
3, 2, 1.
I have it set up to have a little countdown. You can tell that it's recording in a couple ways. Number one, it says Screencastify is recording down there at the bottom, and the little icon over here has a little red dot in there. Once it starts recording, I know that the beginning of your recording is not going to be perfect because you're going to have to go up, click on the presentation tool, or present, I mean. It's going to take a second to load up. Then you can start talking. You can talk about your slides that you see, try to speak slowly and clearly so that you're not slurring all the words together in one big giant massive heap. Moving through your slide presentation using the arrow keys. And once you say all of your specific part that you need to, then you can press escape, and then you can click on this icon up here if for some reason this box down below is not there. So I'm going to click on that, and I can go to end recording. So when it does its recording, I have it set up to have a little countdown. You can tell that it's recording. When you are recording your video, it's going to go straight into Google Drive. Okay, you can see that this one was 1 minute and 2 seconds, and it'll automatically play, and you could start to realize, ooh, there's going to be some stuff in the beginning that you're going to want to get rid of. I have it set up to have a little countdown. You can tell that it's recording in a couple ways. Number one, it says Screencastify is recording down there at the bottom, and the little icon over here has a little red dot in there. Once it starts recording, I know that the beginning of your recording is not going to be perfect because you're going to have to go up, click on the presentation tool, or present, I mean. It's going to take a second to load up. Then you can start talking. You could talk about your slides. So this, I had 30 seconds or so of stuff in the beginning that you're going to want to cut out, and you can use iMovie to trim the beginning of your presentation to once you figure out, oh, I finished talking and I'm going to need to go in and cut out the last couple of seconds. You can use iMovie to do that as well. But right now it's in your Google Drive account. When all of your group members are done with your screencast recordings, you're going to have a need to log in on one computer and then open up each person's Google Drive account and find those Screencastify videos and download them. Or you can all go into your own personal accounts and, oh, I don't actually want to look at this video again. You can go back over to your Google Drive account and you can share your screencasts with other people instead. So you can click on that, then you can share it with one other person, or with the person whose computer that you're going to be using, and then once you share it with them, then they'll have access to all of those videos, and then you guys can all work on using iMovie all at the same time.